Morning, y'all. Bud Light coming to you live from the rec room at the Tacky 2 Trailer Park in beautiful downtown Nonsuch, Georgia. It's 2 weeks and 1 day until my beloved Bulldogs take the field against the infidels of the University of Arkansas. I bear those heathens in Fayetteville no ill will, just a sound thumping, somewhere in the neighborhood of 51-0. Anything less will come as a disappointment to most of the Bulldog faithful. Speaking of disappointment, Mulva and I had date night last night. Now, before you start making up your own jokes about what the disappointment was, let me clarify. Friday night in our community is traditionally spent watching our local high school team, the Nonsuch Cooters, play against other 1A competition. Sometimes our boys will venture over into Tennessee or into the Carolinas to find competition worthy of our level of play. We may be small and we may be few, but like our namesake, when we catch a hold of you, we don't let go. At least until it thunders, as the legend goes. When I hear someone call me an old coot, I wear that label with pride. Since the corona has taken over every aspect of everything, my wife Mulva and I don't plan to attend any of the games. Mulva got a video for us to watch on the big screen here in the rec room for our date night. We waited until the 11 p.m. closing of the rec room so that we could have the place all to ourselves. Mulva had popcorn and sodas, and it was pretty close to a Cineplex experience. She even had picked up my favorite Milk Duds. My spirits had just about returned to neutral from the low of missing the Cooters play, and then the movie started. The movie was The Solitary Man, starring Michael Douglas. There was also a bunch of other folks in it I guess you'd recognize. Now, I can take or leave Michael Douglas. I guess he's a good actor and all, but it's not like I'm sitting on pins and needles waiting for his next flick to come out. Not like Arnold. Anyhow, turns out Mr. Douglas is playing a character that is a royal revolving screw-up. Now, when I say a royal revolving screw-up, I mean any which way you turn this guy, he is screwed up. About the time it occurs to me that Mulva may have conspired the movie as some sort of intervention, and that all of the nice things she had done up in setting up our date night might have been a ploy to get me to see a fellow that had everything and let it slip through his fingers. Johnny Cash comes on singing a Neil Diamond song. As Johnny got into the verse of the tune, all of the flush in my face and ears from my rising anger just dissipated. The song was Solitary Man. Google it and give a listen, but I want you to be prepared. When I heard it, well, my heart just broke. I cried like a baby, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I don't know that I've ever cried that long or hard before. It seems like it lasted forever, but I can see by the Dr. Pepper clock it didn't. I know that when some people give their soul to Jesus, that the emotion and the release of turning over their life to a higher power causes them to cry sometimes. Based on the events of the evening, I guess I just gave my soul over to Johnny Cash. I'm comfortable with that. Oh, and by the way, Neil Diamond and others, don't ever attempt to sing that song again. It's been sung.